Hey everyone, welcome back to UFOs and Strange Things. I've got some interesting things for you guys today. I'm going to start with some pictures that my wife took on the 5th, and then we're going to go with a video that somebody sent me, and then we're going to go with some pictures that we took yesterday. The ones that my wife took about 5 days ago aren't nearly as interesting as the ones that we took yesterday. It's amazing how many things we caught in those photos. The first group set of photos were, like I said, about 5 days ago. My wife's taken some picture of the chemtrails that were supposed to stop, but have not yet. You know my opinion on what I think those pilots should be done to them. Anyway, here in a second you'll see a close-up of what I caught in pictures next to the chemtrail. There's this. I'm gonna have a closer up here in a second. It looks like a big arrow type fish type shape thing. I don't know. That's the closest I could get of it and still have it somewhat keeping its or structure. The next picture is going to be something else that was in the pictures. You can't really see it too clearly here, so I'm going to have it color enhanced. It's still kind of hard to see, but it looks like it's a triangle with a dot below it. I don't know. You guys can get your opinion. The next picture is basically the same kind of a thing, but it's a little couple seconds later. You'll see that the same object is closer to the chemtrail than it was a minute ago. Here in a second, I'll have another close up of that. It kind of looks like the triangle and the circle in the last photo conjoined together to make this, but I don't know. I could be wrong. The next picture is going to be something that's kind of hard to see. It looked like those little lines I had on one of my previous videos, where there are two things exactly the same size. So you can see it right in the center. It's kind of hard to tell, but last time I saw them, they were one on top of the other, and this one was side by side. Here's another object I saw up in the chemtrails. It wasn't a bird, it wasn't a plane. There were no planes in the air except for the ones that were leaving in the chemtrails. I'd like your guys' opinion on what you think that is. Here on the next pictures, there's going to be, I think, 3 or 4 different objects. The first object is going to be right by the tree there. Um, I'm not sure what that was. I asked my wife if she saw any of this, and she didn't. Here's a close-up of that. It's odd. If if it was a plane, it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be standing straight up like that. Um, Here's another one that was, I think, 5 or 6 minutes later when another chemtrail was going by, our plane was making a chemtrail. Um, I don't know. Here's a color enhance of that to make it a little bit easier to see. The next photo is going to be of, what is it? Oh, this is interesting. It seems almost like that one UFO that's shaped a lot like a remote. Anyway, so here in a second, I'm gonna have that video or of the alien transmission, and that'll be starting right.
Dr. John Elliott.
Now that was weird. I'm gonna have it play here in a second for you. Yeah, I thought that was quite odd. Here it is again. Tell me what you think.
Dr. John Elliott.
So in that video, you could see the person that sent me to that. It's FRE something something. You can look it up. Anyway, that was quite interesting. So here's some more video or pictures that we took yesterday on the 20th. There was a lot of stuff in here. One photo had, I don't know, 10 or 15 things. Another photo had 5 or 6. I'm going to get through them fairly quickly. The ones that are hard to see, I did color enhance so to make it a little easier. There's a triangle kind of in the middle of that cloud. I'm not quite sure why that's there. That was just, the reflection of the sun on the camera. My wife and I both took this exact photo on 2 different phones. It was kind of trippy. Like I said, there was many, many, many things in these photos. That one's kind of hard to see, but it's going to be color enhanced here in a second to make it a little bit easier. Um, like I said, there's every in this one photo alone, I think there was 10 or 12 different things. I've got another photo coming up here in a little bit that had just as many. I'm just gonna let you guys watch some of this for a few, and we'll talk here in a minute. as you can see, all these pictures were taken straight up. It's like I said, we catch a lot of stuff around our property during the day and at night. None of these did we saw with our own eyes. None of them. Here in a little while, you'll see something that's really cool, but that's probably about 2 or 3 minutes down. That I just thought was interesting. That was at the top of the first photo. There would seem to be a lot of rainbows in these massive chemtrails that they're laying out. These just look weird. I thought I'd throw them in there because they look a little odd. There was something in there. I'm not quite sure what that is. It's two little round dots. This picture didn't have a whole lot in it. The next picture, this one had a few things in it. There's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 4 different things in this one. As you can see on this one too, there's rainbows running weirdly through these things. As you can see, there's one by the sun and 2 up above it. There's one right there almost in the center, close to the tree branch. There's a close-up of it. There's a couple more that was close to the tree. Another kind of weird looking rainbow around the sun. Seemed like most of these were in the triangle shape. This is just the original picture and we'll show everything in there. That I thought was pretty cool. Um, there's that one slice is in 2 different photos. Most of these stuffs, excuse me, most of these things were in multiples. You'll see them in different photos. Here in a little bit there will be a colored enhanced of one of them that's kind of hard to see. You'll see here in a minute. That one that was its own picture. When it was just the original picture, you couldn't really see it at all. That's why it was color enhanced. So in this one alone, there's 10 different objects in that one picture. This picture is going to have, looks like 6 different objects. You got 2 on that one towards the lower left and one to the upper right, one right in the center there. And there's that streak again with something to the left of that. I tried to put some of the trees in the pictures so you got some idea of where in the picture these were. A lot of these were just away from everything else, so it's kind of hard to give you a reference of where it is. This one had all kinds of stuff in it. Um, when I went to blow it up, as soon as I blew it up, I saw these, and then I was moving around and saw a whole bunch more. It looks like there's 9 different photos in this one. That's a close-up of the one right before it. Shapes are all different sizes. You can see on the original pictures that the watermark, or not the watermark, but the sun reflection dot was towards the bottom. And we tried to make sure that was lower so it wouldn't block anything. I'm not sure if the one all the way to the left is anything on that one, but I don't know. I stuck it in there anyway. It just blew me away how many things were in these pictures. And no airplanes. Not a single airplane flew by during. I mean, all these pictures were probably taken in 5 to 6 minutes tops. This one has quite a few in it as well. The sun reflector was towards the bottom. You got these 2. That one as well. There's going to just be a bunch of them. That was closer to the sun. That's why it was lighter. A lot of pairs, a lot of triplets. You'll see here in a little bit. There's one picture that has 3 in a perfect pyramid or triangle. That one's kind of hard to see, but it's there right in the middle. Now this photo had a bunch of stuff in it, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, yeah, 18, 19 pictures. That was pretty cool. We didn't see any of these with our own eyes. We just took some pictures because she got a new phone, and we were playing with the sun reflection and seeing what was out there and moving it around. And we probably took 20 pictures. No, I took 6 or 7. She took 15. And out of the 15 that she took, I think there was 2 or 3 pictures that didn't have anything in it. There's 3 there. There's another 3, possibly 4, but I think that's just the clouds. Don't know what that object was. There's 3 different objects in the cloud. There's one right in the center there. There'll be more coming up here in a little bit. I didn't realize there was that many objects in that cloud until I started blowing it up like there. That one was to the left of the first one, and then this was up above it. If you look right in the center, you can kind of see a black dot. I don't know what that is either. That was in a different location. There's the third one I was telling you about. That one was all the way to the right. Here's the picture that didn't really have a whole lot in it. The moon looked a little weird, but I didn't take a picture, or I didn't blow it up on that. That was one of the only things I saw in that picture. This one was cool. If you look toward the top in the center, I'll have a close up of that in a minute. These little orbs keep showing up. They look like bubbles, like if you blew a bubble out of a bubble machine or whatever. This, I have not a clue. You see what there's one below it, and there's another one of those, almost look like a bubble. Here's the 2 that were underneath the orange thing. Kind of doing it fairly quick on these pictures because there were so many. I didn't want to sit here for an hour and try to figure out what to say for an hour. It's hard enough to talk for 12, 15 minutes and keep it busy. I'm assuming that up there in this, that is the sun, or excuse me, the moon, but I'm not 100% sure. There was on a couple other photos, and I didn't really take too much consideration on what it looked like at first, but it seemed to kind of change its shape as it went across in these different photos. And the location of it's in a different spot. So I'm not quite sure. Here was a black thing I saw in the photo, nothing big. Here's a close up of that. This last picture really didn't have a whole lot in it. There was 4 or 5 of these pictures, just mainly blue sky. Went through them fairly quick. There wasn't a whole lot in them. I could have probably showed you 100 little white things, but I wasn't 100% sure. Once again, if you like this video, please share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and if you do subscribe, send me a comment and let me know that you subscribed, and I'll respond to you personally. Once again, I'm looking for any kind of UFOs, strange things, or anything unusual. If you guys send me a video, I'll get it up as long as it's tasteful. You guys have a great day.